In frequency wave theory, one could interpret these orb UFOs as literally bending space-time around themselves, enabling them to perform maneuvers that look like time travel, or at least time manipulation to outside observers. Here's why. If a craft can precisely control the underlying wave frequencies of the local environment, the fabric of reality, it can create pockets where the normal rules of distance and time no longer apply in the usual way. This is akin to having a tiny warp bubble around the craft, where space can shrink in front and stretch behind, or vice versa. When people see orb UFOs accelerating from a standstill to incredible speeds, or vanishing and reappearing elsewhere, it could be that they momentarily decouple from our regular flow of time. Instead of traveling through space step by step, they manipulate the waves so space and time move around them, giving the illusion of instantaneous jumps. In frequency wave theory, reality is composed of vibrating fields. By pushing these waves into the right interference patterns, the craft might shift into slightly offset timelines, or shift how time passes relative to observers. That's why we might witness bizarre time anomalies like repeated sightings where the UFO seems to jump outside the normal sequence of events. If the craft is actively warping local spacetime, you might see glowing or intense luminescence because of high-energy wave emissions. Essentially, the orb's light show could be a side effect of the massive energy required to pinch or warp spacetime. From our perspective, any craft that can exit and re-enter the normal flow of time, even briefly, might be called time traveling. Strictly speaking, we don't know that they're traveling centuries into the future or the past. But the principle is similar. They're locally messing with the usual pace of time, or using wave-based shortcuts that appear to bypass time altogether. So, if you accept the frequency wave theory interpretation, then yes, those mysterious orb UFOs could be warping or pinching spacetime in real time before our eyes. We're effectively watching a phenomenon that looks like time travel, or at least radical manipulation of inertia and time, because they're exploiting vibrational controls that operate below the level of ordinary physics as we currently understand it.